All right, that was quick. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you, and welcome to Liberty Basketball Press Conference. We had a decent week last week. We lost, unfortunately, to Lee Summit North last Tuesday at their place, but we came back and played better and had a nice win down at Ray Peck on Friday night. So at this time, I'll open up the floor for questions, and we'll get started. Yes, Kyle.
Can you just give a recap of the last two games?
Sure. At Lee Summit North last Tuesday, we were not very good. So we did not play to our potential by any means. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well, and allowed their two best players to dominate the game. Chapman and Anderson, both of them for North played well. One from Chapman from the outside and Anderson from the inside. I think as we look back on it, we got a little bit too complicated in our game plan, and that came back to haunt us a little bit, and slowed our feet down a little bit. I think we. In basketball, you need to react, and that's what practice is all about. You try to think in practice and then react in a game. The more you think in a game, the slower your feet get, and you become less athletic. And so we had some guys out there thinking probably a little bit too much, and that slowed our feet down, and they made us pay for that. We didn't shoot real well from the perimeter, and they did a really nice job of contesting shots inside, and so our field goal percentage wasn't what it needed to be. So that's kind of a recap of our loss at Lee Summit North. Came back Friday, another road trip to Ray Peck that week, and played a lot better, played with a little bit more intensity. Although we weren't bad at Lee Summit North, but we played much harder, much more of a purpose Friday at Ray Peck. Pressed a lot, something we didn't do Tuesday at Lee Summit North, but we pressed a lot and tried to force some tempo. Had a really nice second quarter, really nice third quarter, got up 18 points. They hit some threes to cut the deficit down a little bit. We ended up winning by 9, so comfortable margin. Yeah, I thought our guys played hard, played well, and played together really nice. So it's a good way to finish the week. Yes?
How is the team prepared to take on conference?
Well, first of all, great question with how we get prepared for conference play. And I love our schedule so much more than any schedule that we've ever had, because we didn't start our conference season until last Tuesday, the 22nd of January. And in previous years, our conference games have been sprinkled in amongst tournaments, non-conference games, and everything like that. There really wasn't a rhyme or reason. So if you look at the college schedule, they have all their games, and then first part of the year, the new year, they begin conference play. So we kind of mirrored that this year. We played down at Kickapoo, played our non-conference games, played at Jewel, had another non-conference game, had our Stessman tournament, and then started our conference season. Our schedule, I love it because it's a lot more structured. And it was hard for us to get back from Kickapoo on Saturday night in previous years and then tell the kids, hey, our game on Tuesday is a conference game. And then go back out of conference and play, St. Joe Central or someone like that. So our non-conference schedule was tough. All of our tournaments are tough. And with that being said, all those games, 12, 13, 14 games or something like that, really got us prepared for our conference season. Yes?
You're going into tonight's home game being pretty big underdogs against a really tough Blue Springs South team. What do you tell your team coming out of the locker room tonight?
Well, yeah, you're right. What are they ranked? 4th in the state or something like that. Blue Springs South is really good. They've got a good player, if not a great player, in every position on the floor. They have great guards. They go 6'7", 6'8", 6'8" front line. So they're deep, they're athletic, they're good, and Coach Kane down there does a great job with them. We've already started talking about that. Yesterday in practice, of a game plan offensively, game plan defensively, and so one of the things that we have to do offensively is we have to control the tempo, and we need to run and fast break and play quick when we need to. And then at times we might need to slow it down and make them play some defense for 30, 40 seconds at a time. So it depends on the situation, but we need to be in control of the basketball when we have the basketball. We got to play inside out, which means we need the ball to go inside into the paint before we look at anything on the perimeter. That's been beneficial to us. We need to continue to do that. And defensively, we could press. I don't think that's to our advantage tonight, but we've got to keep them a little bit off balance offensively. So we might mix it up more so than we usually do, whether we play man-to-man, whether we play a junk defense, or whether we play a zone defense. And so that's kind of the game plan. But in general, hey, it's a home game, it's a conference game. We're going to need to play very well to upset these guys. But hey, I like our chances. I'll take our guys against anyone in the state. Yes.
Which conference team? Which one do you think will be your toughest competition?
Tonight, Blue Springs South, without question. I think they're picked to win it. Not taking anything away from the other schools. Lee Summit North got us already, and they've got a nice ball club. But Blue Springs South is, I think, the cream of the crop in the conference. And if we're going to be conference champions, like we talk about, and that's one of our goals. We've got to beat those guys, if not split with them. So. But, we've got the first shot at them being at home, so we're looking forward to tonight. Yes?
Who are some guys on your team you're going to look to step up tonight as you take on this tough team?
All 9 of us that dress out have got to be ready to play. And, that's our guards, that's our bigs, that's everyone has got to step up. And we've got to be strong inside. We've got to get to the foul line. We've got to make the extra pass for an open jump shot. And then most importantly, when we do have that jumper, we've got to knock it down. Those are some key things offensively. Defensively, we just have to, guard really, really strong, keep guys in front of us, contest every shot. And then they cannot have multiple shots on more than a few possessions. Granted, the ball doesn't bounce your way every time when you're trying to get a defensive rebound, but that's got to be limited just to 1 or 2 chances where they've got more than 1 shot per possession. So those are some key things, but everyone has to step up tonight when you're playing a team like Blue Springs South. Yes?
Who are some players that have stepped up leadership-wise with the team?
Leadership-wise, I think everyone has. I want to commend Cody Winters for just being that. He's kind of our tough guy. He just got rocked down at Ray Peck. Went up for a ball, kind of got hit, and feet came out from underneath him and landed flat on his back. And less than a split second later, he hopped back up and continued to play on. So, normal people would kind of lay there and make sure everything's all right and nothing was broken and maybe shed a tear or two, but not Cody. He bounces right back up, and he's our tough guy. And one thing that Cody does is, with the exception of the Lee Summit North game, I think we've been extremely ready to play each and every game. And I don't think we were quite to the level that we needed to be down there at Lee Summit North. but Cody does a really nice job of making sure he's ready to go, and also make sure the team's ready to go. He just has that, he's got that tough guy persona that can be infectious to everyone. Yes?
How are you feeling about next year's sophomore class having their basketball team go 18-0?
Yeah, they're off to not off to a good start. They've been off to a nice start for quite a while now. And I watched them last night, and they won 78-8. So against Belton. They really haven't been tested so much in their freshman season, but they'll get their chance to be tested, and they have been. We've kind of done some different things with them this year. Number one, we kept everyone at the freshman level for 5 or 6 reasons. I don't have enough time to go into all of them, but we've actually, for the first time ever, brought the whole team, the whole squad, A and B, up to practice with us. And we've done some different things with them, just kind of, I don't know. We're a 9 through 12 building next year, and so, not only is our school going to look a lot different, but I can envision our athletic department and our athletic teams looking different too because of that. So I've got a son on that team, so why not test it out and see if it works on your own kid in the team there? But they've been tested. They've come up and practiced, like I said, with us about 6, 7, 8 times this season, and so that's been good for them. It's been good for our older kids too. They come to open gyms on Sunday nights and things like that, but they'll have their chance. They're in the Liberty North freshman tournament right now. They won their first round game, like I said, against Belton last night, and they've got a game tonight, and then hopefully in the championship game on Thursday. Then after that, they've got the opportunity to come and practice with us for the remainder of the season, and some of them will have that opportunity to play some JV ball again. A few guys have already played some JV ball since we were a little shorthanded during the William Crispin tournament. So we'll look at some guys finishing out the year on the JV squad too. Yes.
Who's your Super Bowl favorite?
Well, Ray Lewis is sitting here on the front row, and I really like him a lot. I like his leadership, and I like his passion for the game.
Thank you.
What's that?
Finally someone supports you.
Finally someone supports you. But as much as I like Ray Lewis, Jim Harbaugh has actually been in our locker room and talked to our basketball team a few years back when he was recruiting one of our players, Marcus Lucas. So I'm a huge Jim Harbaugh and 49er fan too. I hope it goes overtime, sudden death, and sorry, but 49ers by 3. So that's my prediction, but I hope it's a great game. And I would not be sad at all if Ray Lewis goes out with another Super Bowl ring. So thanks for coming today, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you at Coakley tonight.
The weekly Coaches News Conference on KLPS TV is brought to you by Hawthorne Bank, a proud sponsor of Liberty School District. At Hawthorne Bank, we understand the importance of strong community in a strong school district. We also understand the importance of strong financial future for our school district's families and for our local businesses. Hawthorne Bank, with you every step. And by Jackson Hewitt. For all your tax needs, personal or business, rely on tax professionals at Jackson Hewitt and Liberty, a full-service tax preparation professional. Jackson Hewitt,